Hello, and welcome to our tour of the Vidyo Desktop. In this tour, we will review the features of Vidyo Desktop and show you how to take advantage of this feature-rich video communication system. To begin using the Vidyo Desktop, we need to log on to the Video portal. Your system administrator will be able to provide your account username and password, as well as the address of the portal server itself. It's also possible to join a meeting as a guest, which doesn't require a valid username or password. Most likely, if you were invited to a meeting through email, you will have the guest login option available. In that case, you would simply click the link inside the email message body to be joined to the meeting. Before we begin, you will need to have the Vidyo Desktop software client installed on your computer. This is done by browsing to the Video portal, logging in, and the system will give you the option to install the software. Once the software is installed and running, you will see an icon in the Windows taskbar. With the software installation completed and the Vidyo Desktop is started, you will see the portal page with users and rooms you can call. There are several ways to connect to a Vidyo Desktop conference. One way is to right-click the Vidyo Desktop icon in the taskbar and choosing Start Your Meeting. This will launch your conference and connect you to the meeting in a single click. Another way to join a conference is to select a person from the Video portal directory, then clicking either Join a Room or Call Direct. The difference between the two is that joining the room will connect you to a meeting with potentially many other people. Calling direct will connect you only to that other participant. If your computer has more than one microphone, speaker, or camera, you will be directed to the Devices section of the Configuration and Status screen. This is where you will need to select which of the available audio and video devices you wish to use with the Vidyo Desktop. Once a selection is made, the device selection can still be changed at any point during the meeting. In addition to selecting the devices for your Vidyo Desktop session, here we can enable or disable features such as echo cancellation and microphone gain control. These settings are helpful to optimize the audio within Vidyo Desktop conferences. Click Save and Apply when finished, and you'll return to the meeting. Once you've launched a video call from the portal, the Vidyo Desktop will open and join the conference call. As you can see, there are a number of buttons across the top of the Vidyo Desktop application. These buttons are known as the toolbar. The toolbar is how you interact with Vidyo Desktop and control your experience. One of the unique features of Vidyo Desktop is the ability for each individual user to customize their own screen layout. This is done using the Layout Control button. In this view, you can see that each participant is in an equal-sized screen window. This view is called the Continuous Presence view. However, simply clicking the Layout Control button changes the view. By clicking the drop-down arrow control on the Layout Control button, we can select however many participants of video we wish to see on screen, plus ourselves. By just clicking the Layout Control button, we toggle what is called the preferred versus non-preferred speaker layout mode. By clicking the Layout button, we will toggle the screen layout into preferred speaker mode. In this view, the active speaker switches into the largest window. This allows participants to easily see who is talking and easily focus on the active presenter. By clicking the Layout Control button again, we will be returned to Continuous Presence layout. The full screen button on the toolbar provides another way that participants can customize their view. This button puts a Vidyo Desktop into full screen mode on the computer. When the full screen button is clicked, Vidyo Desktop takes up the entire screen. Notice the only thing remaining on screen other than the video is the toolbar. After waiting several seconds, the toolbar disappears, allowing the participant to enjoy a completely immersive telepresence experience. If the participant needs to make a change to the Vidyo Desktop settings, simply moving the mouse cursor will bring the toolbar back into view. And of course, clicking the full screen button again will return the Vidyo Desktop to the normal windowed mode. Vidyo Desktop allows users to share applications with other participants when in the conference. After clicking the Share icon, we can select a window on our PC to share with the other participants. If we are viewing the presentation from another participant in the meeting, we can use the Share icon drop-down control and select whose presentation we wish to view. Also, while viewing a shared document, we can double-click within that view and the presentation will pop out into its own window. This is very helpful to enlarge the presentation size, as well as allowing us to move the shared document window onto a second monitor. If we wish to present to others in the conference, we can click the Share button and select which application share we want to present. Once selected, that application window comes to the foreground and the others will be able to see what we have shared. The next button we will look at is the Self-View button. This button changes how we view our own video. Clicking the Self-View button allows the participant to see a preview of their own video as a smaller, picture-in-picture preview window. Clicking the Self-View button again will put the Self-View video into a full-size screen quadrant. This is very helpful for checking that the cameras align properly. The Self-View window shows you what others are receiving from you in the meeting. Clicking the Self-View button again will turn off Self-View, so you can eliminate the distraction of viewing your own video once you've aligned your camera. The next button is the volume control. This button allows you to adjust the audio volume level that you receive from the call. Simply clicking the button mutes the volume that you are receiving from the call. When the volume is muted, the button turns red in color, indicating that your volume is muted. The volume level can also be controlled by clicking the small down arrow on the volume button. This brings up the slide control, which allows the volume level to be easily adjusted to the desired output level. By simply clicking the speaker icon, you are able to mute the sound from the conference. Clicking the speaker icon again will unmute the sound. The next button is the microphone control button. This controls the local audio that is sent to all other participants in the call. It operates in the same manner that the volume control works. Simply clicking the microphone mutes the local microphone so no other participants in the conference can hear your audio. When the microphone is muted, the microphone button turns red, indicating the muted status. It's always a good practice to mute your microphone while you're not speaking. This prevents audio disruptions from your side of the conference from causing distractions to the other participants in the meeting. Simply clicking the microphone button again will then unmute the local audio, thus allowing you to speak and interact with other participants. The microphone level can also be controlled by clicking the small down arrow on the microphone button. This brings up the slide control, which allows the microphone level to easily be adjusted to the desired setting. The next button is the Privacy Mode button. This button stops transmission of your video from the local camera. Think of it as a camera mute function. When the privacy mode is enabled, the button turns red in color. This lets the participant know that their video is not being seen by anyone else in the conference. Simply clicking the button again will disable privacy mode and begin transmitting video. Please note, the privacy button only mutes the video, it does not mute the microphone. Also, in privacy mode, you will still see yourself in self-view if that's active. The last button is the Disconnect button. Once the conference has concluded, simply click the Disconnect button at the end of the call. At the end of the toolbar, there's a configuration icon. With this, we can expose the configuration settings for Vidyo Desktop. This is useful for setting the default audio and video devices, as well as adjusting advanced settings. When the Vidyo Desktop experiences an error, the configuration gear icon will turn red. The icon will remain red for the duration of the error condition. These errors can indicate problems with the audio, the video, the network connection, or they can be caused by local system issues, such as memory or CPU performance. You may need to contact your system administrator to troubleshoot errors like these. If you wish, it's possible to call another video user directly for what are called point-to-point or direct calls. In that case, the call is restricted to 2 participants only. When in a direct call, there are additional controls on the Vidyo Desktop toolbar. In a direct gateway call, there is a dial pad control that becomes active. The dial pad allows the user to enter dialing information such as dialing PIN numbers or other conference information when connecting through the video gateway. Next to the dial pad, there is an icon for far-end camera control that is visible when we connect to a video room system. Please note, this control is not available when calling to another Video Desktop user directly. After the far-end camera control icon is clicked, we see a control pad that allows us to pan, tilt, and zoom the camera at the other end of the call, if that video room system has permitted far-end camera control. Thank you for taking this tour of the Video Desktop software. If you would like further information on Video Desktop or other video products, please feel free to visit our website at www.vidyo.com. Thanks.